Welcome, everybody. My name is Todd Keirstead, and you are watching TK Talks, Stories of Inspiration, both on and off the golf course. I have with me a great young lady. Her name is Kellie Valentine. Kellie, how are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Good. So how you grew up playing a lot of different sports. What was sports like for you growing up?
I was a bit of a tomboy, so I wanted to play anything and everything. I played softball all the way through college. I played a little bit of volleyball and basketball in high school.
Then your dad got you into golf. He was kind of setting you up for life for your career, because golf is such a great sport for career, and kind of that's how we got you into it, wasn't it?
Yeah, he said that, it's a corporate sport, and whatever I thought about it, I would have to do it, and that, it would be a good thing for me.
That's great. Now, November 13th, 1993, you were involved in a car accident.
Yes, I was currently working as a sports reporter at the time and dating a sports photographer. So we would try to marry our assignments together so that we could be together, even while we were working. So that day, he had some photography assignments and I was off. So we were traveling between college football game to a high school football game, and were involved in a single car accident. He was just stopped at a fair board meeting, so we were way out in the middle of the country, and we were heading to a high school football game, and it was November, so the roads were wet and a little bit icy, and he didn't negotiate a curve, and the car went off the road and hit a tree.
Okay. And that resulted in?
Yeah, as the car impacted with the tree, I put my arms over my face to shield the impact, and the A-beam cut through my right arm.
So just something instinctive that we would all do, unfortunately took your arm in the accident.
Yeah, but it did save my head, so I'm very blessed in that aspect.
So what was the rehabilitation like for you?
I was in the hospital for about a month with a lot of reconstructive surgery, and they moved muscles from my back and skin from other parts of my body to save the amount of limb that I have now. And so there was a lot of healing process in that. As far as rehab, once everything was healed, I immediately wanted to get back into sports, and I said, Dad, now's the time, I'm going to play golf. And then he kind of backpedaled a little bit, like, oh, I don't know, how about tennis? And I said, no, I want to play golf. So I got hooked up with a local professional and started hitting wiffle balls in the yard, and it was history from then. That's
amazing. Now, that recovery process also inspired you to a career.
I was currently working, like I said, in sports television, and, with the change in my body and how I was adapting to it, I decided that if I could help change other people, I would. And I looked at sports rehabilitation at first, and then I ended up in psychological counseling.
And then with the sport of golf, you got better by a little bit of ribbing and teasing by your own father. He was giving you a little smack talk on the golf course and saying that you'll never beat him, and that kind of pushed you and made you the golfer that you are today.
Absolutely. With his bit of negativity and his encouragement in that way, I said, Dad, give me 2 years and you'll never beat me again. And that came to be true.
That's such a great story. I absolutely love it. Now, you became a member of the National Amputee Golf Association in 1996. You started playing probably in some competitions and things like that. And what happened with that?
It was a perfect fit. I found a place where I could be with people who had, experienced similar experiences as me. And also, with my love for the game of golf, it was a perfect fit.
Now, golf has literally taken you around the world. It's a worldwide journey for you, and you've amassed quite a few titles as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very blessed. I've played in Japan and Australia and Mexico and Italy and, all across the United States. And, more so than titles, that has given me the opportunity to, share my story with other amputees and eventually start a foundation with a couple other guys that we're going to help teach golf to people that need to get rehabilitated.
And with that, you were also on the board of the EAGA.
Yes, yeah. That's an eastern part of the United States organization, and a very well-run organization with the leadership of Bob Buck, and, very important part of my life.
Now, I know you're a little bit humble, but you're also in the EAGA Hall of Fame. You're a Hall of Fame member. How great is that?
That was one of the best honors I've had in golf. It shows that, with my dedication and the people around me that honored that, was very, very humbling and a great honor.
And you also competed in the Paralong Drive Championship in Mesquite, Nevada. How did that go for you?
That was fun. Nothing like ripping and ripping it in front of a crowd with some loud music, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a completely different atmosphere in that compared to a traditional round of golf. It's the party atmosphere, the music's going, the energy's just alive, and you hit almost 230 yards.
Yeah, that was a good day.
That's amazing. So what is in the future for you, Kellie?
In the future, I hope to, obviously continue to play the game and share the game with anybody and everybody that I can. Ideally with the foundation moving forward to get more teaching professionals on board and rehab centers on board so that the game of golf will be accessible to anyone that wants to play.
Well, quite honestly, you are doing it, and it's amazing talking to you. You are a great ambassador. You're a great leader, Hall of Fame member. You're showing people that it can be done. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what TK Talks is all about, sharing stories of inspiration both on and off the golf course. Kellie, it was such a pleasure talking today, and I look forward to following your journey on social media.
Awesome. Thank you, Todd.